Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com and your Weather Authority app. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Monday morning forecast update. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Speaking of the weekend, pretty warm yesterday, but late in the day we did have a cold front roll through. Didn't drop any rain, so you may have noticed the winds kind of stir up yesterday, and we did see a few late day clouds. That was the front coming through, and that front just going to set us up with some outstanding weather here for much of the week. Will be a pretty warm week, but pleasant today. We'll have a nice humidity drop and temperatures in the mid-80s, and the air is cool enough that we should have lows in the 50s tonight, something we have not seen since the spring months, and likely going to stay dry through at least Friday. It's a possibility we could see some lightly scattered rain come back for the weekend, and expecting some 90-degree highs returning maybe as soon as tomorrow, but likely Wednesday through the weekend we'll have a run of high temperatures in the low to mid-90s. But the cooler nights and mornings will be here throughout the week. In fact, this morning we're down to 54. May want a jacket early this morning. Idabel and Queen running much cooler than everybody else. The rest of us in the 60s as well as the low 70s. And with the temperatures dropping into the 50s, we get to that time of the year where we kind of deal with that persistent morning fog, especially in the valleys of Arkansas. So it looks like maybe Little River, Sevier, Howard County seeing the visibility drop this morning. That should be it as far as the fog, and again, low humidity throughout the day. That's kind of our take-home message for much of the week here, so enjoy that lower humidity and highs in the mid-80s this afternoon, which is a few degrees below average. In fact, about 5 degrees below average. Will come in at 86 today in Texarkana and about 87 in Shreveport. So taking a look at satellite radar, you can see our cold front, which kind of swept through yesterday, has now made its way down to the coastline. High pressure building in behind this front. This is pretty great place to be, especially in early to mid-September. You can see the mild and dry air coming in behind the front today. So look at your Robbins Toyota Futurecast. Kind of hard to find the rain this week. You can see just a few clouds passing through this morning, but with the very low humidity. In fact, if you remember, the front last week dropped our humidity for a few days late last week. This front dropping our humidity even more, so you're probably not going to feel much of it over the next day or two. And you can see that will result in those clear skies, stir the day and at night as well. Do have most areas in the 50s tonight, so it will be a pretty cool night for most of us. And again, nice nights and mornings sticking around throughout the week, but the afternoons get warmer as we're not expecting much rain. That's the 6 to 10 day outlook, and you can see the lower 48 kind of drying out as we continue through the week here. So we have Shreveport back to 90 tomorrow. We'll just kind of stay in the low 90s through the week. I have a slight chance of rain maybe coming back this weekend, but for now I've left it out of the 7-day forecast, and you can see the lows throughout the week likely in the low to mid 60s.